If we started our full-time RV life today, there's absolutely no way we would do it exactly like we did 8 years ago. Not because we regret our journey, because we don't.
We would still buy an RV and leave the old lifestyle behind. We'd still chase adventure. But today's economy is different than the one we started in.
Campgrounds cost more, fuel, insurance, groceries, they all cost more. And because of that, we would build our RV life differently. Not to survive, but build it so we could be out here years from now, still loving it.
When we first started, we were super excited. We had a dream and a plan. And we actually got a lot of the big decisions right. We bought used, we stayed debt-free, we built an income stream, and we learned how to repair the RV.
But what's changed over the last 8 years, it definitely is not our confidence in those decisions, it's our priorities. The question isn't, can you still afford RV life? The better question is, how do you build an RV life that still works in today's economy? That's what we're talking about today.
Most people spend months researching floor plans, trucks, solar, internet, towing capacity, and all of those things matter. But they don't determine whether or not you're going to love this lifestyle.
The real challenge is to create space in your budget and your schedule in order to enjoy the reason you hit the road in the first place. Unfortunately, a lot of people make this harder than it has to be.
If we were sitting around the table today planning our full-time RV life, here's what we would focus on instead. We wouldn't start with the newest RV or the latest gadget. We'd start by designing a lifestyle that we could actually sustain.
The first thing we would do is build a larger financial cushion than we think we actually need. And even though we've always recommended full-time RVers be debt-free before they hit the road, today's prices makes that advice even more important. Instead of asking what's the biggest RV we can afford, ask yourself what RV still leaves room for unexpected repairs, higher campground fees, and spontaneous adventure. Because that breathing room is what will become your freedom. But the budget is only one side of the equation.
If there's one thing we're still learning after 8 years, it's how to slow down. Driving every couple of days burns through fuel, campground fees, and energy. Some of our favorite memories have happened because we stayed longer than we planned. Our recent trip to West Virginia reminded us of that. Instead of rushing off to the next state, we found joy in small towns, local coffee shops, conversations, and campfires. So slowing down doesn't just save money, it makes the journey worthwhile.
Instead of trying to collect all 50 states as fast as possible, we would spend more time exploring the country a region at a time. This will allow you to save money on fuel, to experience areas you would have otherwise just flown by, and you get to make a little bit more of those deeper memories that last forever.
When we first started, we thought the destinations were going to be the best part of RV life.
We were wrong!
Dead wrong. What the last 8 years have taught us is it's really the people. Our crew has become one of the greatest gifts this lifestyle has given us. Community makes RV life more affordable, more enjoyable, and a lot less lonely. So we'd start building these relationships from day one.
We would spend less on gadgets and more on experiences.
One of the easiest traps to fall into is believing that the next purchase will make RV life better. Lithium batteries, a new cabinet behind the TV, or the latest electronic gizmo that's going to make life easier. Yeah, I may have bought a couple of those.
Don't get us wrong, we all love a good RV upgrade. But looking back over the last 8 years, almost none of our favorite memories came from something we bought. They came from walking through a historic downtown, sharing dinner with friends, or watching the sunset high upon Creed's mountaintop. Those experiences are what stay with you. So if the budget is tight, protect the experience budget and let all those gadgets and gizmos go. Face it, years from now, you are not going to remember that organizer that you had to have on Amazon. But you will remember that little cafe, that Celtic band you heard at that quiet little bar, and a night around the campfire that created a lifetime of friendships. So what brings you two here today? He says I toss and turn all night.
She says I snore.
He says I steal the covers.
She elbows me in the back.
How long has this been going on?
Since we moved into the RV.
Have either of you considered that maybe it's not each other? Maybe it's the mattress. We chose 2 twin mattresses so we could choose our own firmness. Because as you may know, we are opposites on everything.
Now I wake up rested. So now I can spend our therapy money on ice cream.
And tacos. RV mattress is made specifically for RVs, so it fits all those crazy sizes, ships free to your campground, comes with a 120-night sleep trial, and a limited lifetime warranty.
Turns out we weren't broken, our RV mattress was broken.
Use code TODAYISSOMEDAY and save 30% on your good night's sleep.
This one has become more important every single year.
Social media has a way of convincing us that everyone else has the bigger RV, the newer truck, the better campsite, or even more exciting adventures. It's so easy to feel like you're somehow behind.
But we've met people in million-dollar motorhomes who weren't happy. And we've met people in 20-year-old campers who couldn't stop smiling. The difference wasn't the RV, it was the expectations.
Build the RV life that works for you, not the one that gets the most likes online.
Comparison doesn't just steal your joy, but it can also steal your budget.
But there is one final lesson.
The one thing we never thought about when we first started RVing was how valuable flexibility is for this lifestyle.
When people think about saving money, they usually think about coupons, memberships, or finding cheaper campgrounds. But one of the biggest money-saving tools we found doesn't actually cost a thing.
It's flexibility.
When you're flexible, you can stay an extra week because you love the place. You can leave early if the weather turns bad. You can avoid holiday weekends when the campground prices skyrocket. You can even change your plans because a local told you about a little town 30 minutes away that isn't in any travel guide. The less rigid your schedule is, the more opportunities you'll have not only to save money, but to visit some of those little places that you otherwise would have missed.
So we would actually plan flexibility into our calendar from the beginning. We get asked all the time, what is the perfect RV? And although we've only owned one RV in the last 8 years, it doesn't mean ours is the perfect RV.
It took years of RVing to understand what perfect actually meant for us. And believe it or not, it looks a lot different now than it did when we first hit the road. But here's the important part. What works for us may be completely wrong for you. So you can't look at our RV and think, oh, well, that must be the one. Your needs will not be the same as ours, and your needs may even change over time.
So don't wait for perfection. The perfect RV is a myth. It doesn't exist. Find an RV that's safe, reliable, and fits your budget, then get out there and make memories.
Your RV will teach you way more than another 6 months researching online.
As we've talked through most of these decisions, you'll have noticed one thing. Almost all of them had nothing to do with the RV.
They're about building a life that lets you say yes to freedom on the road. And that's exactly where we're going to go next. After 8 years, we've realized something that would have surprised old us packing up that RV for the very first time. The RV was never the destination. It was simply the vehicle that helped us build a different kind of life.
When we started, we spent so much time thinking about tanks, storage, floor plans, and tow vehicles. Sure, those things mattered, but they aren't the reason we're still out here.
We're still here because this lifestyle gave us time. Time to explore, time to connect, time to sit around a campfire, and time to discover the little towns we've never even heard of. But none of that happens if your budget, your schedule, and your expectations are stretched so thin you can't enjoy the journey.
If someone asks us today what's the smartest financial decision for RV life, they might expect us to say a specific RV, a membership, or even a campground pass.
Honestly, we tell them to build a lifestyle they can afford to continue. Leave room in your budget and your calendar. Leave room for unexpected opportunities. Because the freedom to say yes to a last-minute adventure is worth far more than another monthly payment.
So we would make every decision by asking one question. Will this keep us on the road 5 years from now?
So would we start full-time RV living today? 100%.
100%, yes.
Because we still believe this lifestyle is totally worth it. The economy has changed, but our dream hasn't. It's just changed how we would get there. We'd be a little more intentional and a lot more focused on building a life we could actually sustain.
Because after 8 years, we've realized the goal was to never see all 50 states or to own the perfect RV. The goal was to build a life that makes us excited to wake up every morning. And if we can leave you with one thought, it's this.
Don't just simply build a life that gets you on the road. Build a life that will keep you there. That was perfect! Enjoy. Why is enjoy so hard? I got it this time. No.
Yep.
Maybe I don't.
What she said. Okay.
Sitting our asses in one place.
Oy, oy, oy. She's really ecstatic about sitting in one place if you can't tell. I screwed that up.
I can't believe you did that. You would be so mad at me if I did that to you. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh,
I nailed it! I nailed it! You were shocked too. You were like, oh shit.
I know.
he
I
nailed it.
expected it
wasn't
like
ready.
12 times. All right.